Hello everybody, I am Brayman19 and welcome to episode number 10 of our Let's Plays Ayutthaya in Europa Universalis 4 as we're going for the White Elephant achievement. So, I have figured out why I continue not to do this, and I finally just looked at the mechanic. I didn't understand it. And basically, the way that economic base works is it is all of your target or whatever, all of their development compared to your time or squared times like to your development basically. So you add up every piece of development they have, then you do that, you basically times that by itself, squaring it, and then you compare that to your own total development, or at least I think maybe it's base tax and base production. But regardless, if we look at this, 8 plus 10 is 18, plus 11 is 29. 29 squared, which is 29 times 29, I'm going to do the math again just to make sure I got it right, is 841. So I need to have at least some development equal to 841, and I don't. Base tax and base production are far below. So that's never going to happen unless I'm like all the way up here. So what am I to do? Well, there are options. I could declare war here. And I could have the intent of running him over and getting what I want. And I think that's how I'm going to have to do it. I'm going to have to wait for this truce to end, though, and that truce will end in 1559. Oh, that's so long. I feel like that's a very long time. I'm going to have to remain an ally with him for at least that long. But at least that gives me a chance to let my admin grow. There is a bright side to everything, folks. I will find it. I'm trying to be a nice, happy person. I have until 1555 to go knock out Ava. There's this. Yeah, fighting Ava fights him. Unless he's defender. Conquest of Garg. Garg or Garge, I don't know. We're keeping an eye on Bengal. Bengal really, he can expand here into Jampur. But I don't know. And then there's Delhi out here too. Delhi will eventually not like that Bengal has things that it wants, so eventually he's going to lose some of his allies. It's just who. We really want him to lose Bamanis, but I don't see that happening. The way I'm going to beat them all is I'm going to have very good allies, and you never know who that will be. Maybe Delhi. And I got to have people that dislike him. Like who dislikes him right now? Vijayanagar and Jampur. So technically I should be allied with Jampur to help fight Bengal. But I don't want to do that. We're not really gaining the dev, I'm sure, at the same rate he is. If we look at him, he's at 49. And we're at 45. Malacca's down there, and Malacca would be a great target to go after. Just saying. I am going to take this time to tick off one of my subjects. Ligor, guess what, buddy? I hate to say it. You've got to be of my religion. There's no other way. But don't worry. I will help you. Send this guy down here, or he'll just wait around. When I get here, I'm going to add 1. And up here, I'm going to drop. There you go. Lose 10 prestige. Has to happen. think I was working on this one, right? Yeah. Getting that printing press going. Good news about here is it will get into Ligor, and Ligor should pass it on to us. Yeah, that's built to force limit. Now we're at 30 installed. I wish I could go to war. Minsen's at 10.5. Still trying to get a core on it. Getting rid of devastation though too. But war exhaustion, overextension, intolerance is fairly high. Now you see forcing him is actually going to force him to have like, yeah, Sunni zealots. Right now they're only in Shia. Let's do war score versus other religions is pretty nice actually. Are there any other well, there could be some other Theravada nations. There's a few. I was gonna take like the Faith one. I probably should actually. That would give me some more. Oh, we don't allow for a Defender of the Faith? That's like morale of armies, navies, war exhaustion, yearly prestige, and missionary I'm missing out on. That's not cool, man. What tells you that we can't have no Defender of the Faith? Now we do have a ton of these that they want to take. So maybe we can work that out. We're going to face off against the same people. All we have to do is get down here as quick as we can. Uh-oh, what do we get? Aristocratic court. Production efficiency with general estates. Royal decree. Parliamentarianism. Believe it or not, I'm going to go for the production efficiency. It's a little bit more money. And I'm having, you know, I don't have obvious problems with it, but I do over time. Dolly, does this ever go away? Yeah, that separatism will go away. That's only at 20% for converting one province. I don't think he's working on this one. That's 25% unity too. I'd like to do this one next just to go ahead and knock out Minsen. It's fairly cheap. I won't do this one. Development, it's Sunni. Seat of strong aristocrats. Well, that's something you need to change. Ten and 5. Great advisor did die. Morale of armies. There we are, we're at 57% right now. Gory's at 73% Liberty desire. Chaya's almost done. I'm gonna go ahead and knock out Minson. Up to 14.9. Can we get it to keep up with those particularists? Not at the rate it's going right now. Let's go ahead and get up here. Went down to 11.2. Missionary, intolerance, all that stuff we're just going to have to deal with. This is going to cost me 91, so I need to keep on the lookout for that. If they do rise up, they're going to rise up with only 8,000. So I've got enough sitting there to take care of the problem. We prefer they don't rise up and waste any kind of manpower, though. We're at 73.47. It's going to take probably about 2 clicks on each to get it done. This is going, though. It's about halfway to the rebel amount. We'll keep you high. Okay, we're at 40% now. Remember, 31 months is just about 2.5 years, just over 2.5 years. So it can be done quick. Now, I'll leave these guys up here in this fight. And I'll bring the other larger stack here. I want to take Morocco and all this down quick before Bengal gets a chance. You know, they might jump on them at the same time, and that could really hurt us. He's fully trusting of us, so that's nice. It's just he's got high liberty desire. Now the missionary has reached the rebel faction number. It looks like we might make it to 70. Oh yeah, we'll make it to 70. If we make it to 85-ish, I think we'll make it for sure. There it goes, went up to 70. We made it to 80 while they're at 70. So this is going to take 2.6 years. If it takes that long, we definitely got it. We hit 85, but I need to hit 90 to make me feel better about it. Where's my ships? You know what? You guys come here. Let's upgrade you. Add 1. Shift 5, add 1. Shift 5, add 1. Shift 5. Let's build up a fleet. We need something. Alright, we hit 90 before we hit 80. One more month, probably. We're at 90.6. In the interest of going ahead and getting it spreading, I'll hit here. Then we'll get 127 and do it. I could just embrace it at 880. Let's let it spread a little bit. Nobody else has it. I need some power to gain, so... And we're not anywhere near it and anything else, right? Yeah. Minson is done, and it should be losing. I need it to be less than... It is. Okay. Pull here. Actually, you can stay there. I didn't even think about it. Hit up my guys down here. Tons of ships being built. Oh yeah, things are going pretty nice. Printing press is hitting here, here, here. It's also hitting here. Any good place to build this? If I didn't have one in Phnom Penh, now's a great time. Barracks there's nice though. Yeah, we got it 8 years in. We've still got quite a long time to go. Maybe I can do a little bit of this. I can. Let's go ahead and grant the monopoly charters. Demand that. Request the Inquisitor. Demand the 150. Nobility, we're going to call a diet. Grant a generalship. Recruit a minister, then demand that. How far are we along now? Well, at least do have the 127 I wanted, so there you go. Give him his tax. So now he's making us even more. He has iron, so that's a good thing. We'll add 2 more here. $7 years and we'll get that. It's a long time to wait. To create a grand fleet, I have to have at least 10 heavy ships or 30 galleys. And out here, galleys are not that great, really. No, we're just taking our time. This will be over in December 1559. He's just going through here, and he's picking it up. We want it here quickly. It gets here, spreads to Ayutthaya, and that's the majority of it done. There's also fetch a Bori, so that'd be like an extra 210 that we get to keep. Truce with the Somme is over. 9% sure it's still the same situation. Matter of fact, we have a little bit more thanks to what? Military power, maybe? I don't know. His economic base isn't quite there. I still have a missionary down here working to help him. wish this guy would pop up. Is he even likely to do that? Probably not. Stability says it's only at 10%. It's not very likely. He still has pretty high liberty desire against me. And it will go higher if I get this guy vassaled. And force limit modifier, that's over. Still waiting on a heavy. When he comes out, we'll send them out there raiding, or not raiding, but protecting. Getting the 50 military. We are over on that. I'm going to... He's level 12. We're level 12. I'm not really worried about it. We have way more power than he does. Let's go ahead and send our boys here. Put these guys right here. We are after these two, and we want to turn him into a vassal. Institution tech is still very high. And I know I can get rid of it. I know I hold the keys, but I'm not going to use them. We'll do that. National unrest, or take the inflation reduction guy. I don't have a lot, but I mean 5%. We'll see what happens. Gain the 50. I mean, it's going up pretty fast. Just getting Oedong. The 52, so I mean, that's going to try to get this around to here. But, alright guys, I'm going to go ahead and insert here. When we come back, we are going to attack. We're going to go forward and attack Archon and Mong Pai. Really just take these two and attack these. If I could take the rest of it, I would. Because that would just end out a huge war group against me. So, whatever. So, alright guys, appreciate you all so much for watching. Do not forget to like, subscribe, and comment. Maybe check out the link for Discord in the description below. And I will see you all next time.